LSK ire
nini pale.
First of all, we asked the Inspector General of Police why hasn't he named the particular officers that have been interdicted. What is the need of hiding? Let Kenyans know, and the ambiguity of saying in any other officer. Who are these any other officers? And secondly, the officers who picked Mr. Albert Ojwang from Homa Bay, are they part and parcel of those who have been interdicted? Without telling Kenyans in plain word of who these individuals are, will be treated to just PR for purposes of calming down the citizens of Kenya. We want to know who are these officers, the ones who picked Mr. Albert Ojwang, are they part and parcel of those interdicted? And secondly, those interdicted, we want to know their names. We want to know each and every officer involved so that we can follow and find out what are the due processes that will follow, and we know the individual officers that are being held accountable. To ensure a meaningful and credible outcome to the intended investigations, we demand an unequivocal commitment by the National Police Service that they will unreservedly cooperate with the investigations undertaken by IPOA and provide all necessary access, material, and evidence that will fast-track the investigations. Further, there must be corresponding undertaking by the National Police Service that there will be no interference or intervention whatsoever on their part, save for what is reasonably required by IPOA. To ascertain this, we equally call upon the Deputy Inspector General of the Kenya Police Service, Mr. Eliud Langat, to publicly and unconditionally recuse himself from taking part or influencing the investigations in any way, save for as may be required of him as a potential witness. We know that this recusal is necessary to dispel any apprehension of prejudice and conflict of interest that may arise on his account of his role as the complainant against Mr. Albert Ojwang. Secondly, the safety of Kenyans, whether suspected of offenses or not, is not a matter for which we can accept reactiveness. We demand proactivity. The Law Society of Kenya has consistently raised concerns over the safety of detainees while in police custody and the trend of abuse and mistreatment that has characterized Kenya police cells. In particular, we have sounded grave apprehension over Central Police Station in Nairobi, which has been a poster boy for police brutality and overreach. This must come to an end. Further, we note that previously the Council of Law Society of Kenya had raised concerns with the Inspector General of Police against Nairobi Central Police Station for being violators of the rights of arrested persons. We call upon IPOA to expeditiously investigate concerns raised and keep Kenyans appraised of the outcome of the investigations. While the National Police Service, through the Inspector General of Police, have given their commitment, will also hold IPOA accountable to be able to carry out credible investigations and update Kenyans on the status of the same. The Law Society of Kenya will pursue drastic reforms within police stations across the country, especially those that have consistently been cited as danger zones for persons detained therein. We invite members of the public to support this endeavor by reporting any stations that are known to mistreat, abuse, or neglect detainees, citing specific instances that can inform an overhaul of the systems which have proven ineffective. We call on the Inspector General of Police and IPOA to fully participate in this initiative by investigating and taking decisive action on every complaint that will escalate to their offices. Mr. Albert Ojwang must not be another statistic that we move on from when the next incident arises. Let us collectively take the pain of his death as the beginning of a necessary and overdue paradigm shift for our country and for our nation. Thank you. Can take a few questions.
Other than Central Police Station, perhaps are there other stations that you've noted? And again, have you established if it's true that it was more than one who was arrested over this issue of publishing false information for the DIG?
Well, another notorious police station is Kamukunji, which is known as the worst police station to be taken to in our country. It's one of the police stations that we're also raising concern. Apart from Albert Ojwang, we know Kevin was also picked up, and he was appearing in court today, and we have officers of the Law Society of Kenya that were appearing today to represent him.
What defenses from citizen in regards to now Kevin from Kamukunji? You have information that he has not been
Mwerareri iyo ni kanjo ya mawakili LSK ikiruta ndũmĩrĩri yegie njoragano ya Albert Omondi Ojwang. Nocio ni mbeũ njĩthĩ ũrĩa ũrakorerwo akĩkua moko-inĩ ma abitha a borithi kũrĩa twakiuga LSK ĩkĩorota ceceni iyo ya Central kiuga atĩ nĩ ĩkoretwo ĩkĩagarara ihoto cia andũ aingĩ manyitwo